Stand-up comedy can be lonely. Just ask Nagin Fasad. Anticipating reaction to a joke can be tricky, but Nagin has learned to harness social media for instant feedback.
For a lot of us, it started out as like, okay, well, I just had this funny thought about a headline in the news. Let me just tweet it out, this joke. And based on the retweets you got and based on the responses you got to that tweet, it became like, maybe I should do this on stage tonight.
Entertainers and celebrities are some of Twitter's most active users. 7 of the top 10 people followed on Twitter are pop singers. Twitter launched just 7 years ago and with more than 200 million users has become a powerful way to share information. And now you can own your very own piece of the company. Twitter is planning to start publicly trading company shares later this year. Advertising revenue on Twitter is growing quickly and its audience is expected to do the same. Larry Chiagouris is a professor of marketing at Pace University. He says advertisers won't want to miss out on Twitter stocks, but they could be cautious.
They're going to find ways to experiment, to take some degree of advertising on Twitter or through other sources to Twitter, but they're not going to spend a lot of money until they get a sense that it's paying off and that there's a return on their investment.
Once the company's in the hands of shareholders, it must find a way to satisfy advertisers without alienating users with too many promoted tweets. Twitter's foray into the stock market is being widely compared to the other big name in social media. In May last year, Facebook's public stock debuted on the Nasdaq, but even from the first moment of trading, the company has struggled. The hype surrounding Facebook's shares was enormous, but it soon turned to panic when glitches in Nasdaq's computer systems caused mass confusion for the first couple of hours of trading. Its share price tanked, but recently it has risen sharply because of advertiser confidence in the company. It's shrewd timing for Twitter to go public soon. It hasn't reached saturation point.
I think it's going to get more gross and more awful. I see some really awkward tweets out there about personal lives that make me cringe.
And judging by the sustained growth of social media platforms, oversharing is here to stay. Kath Turner, Al Jazeera, New York.